Alright, on to part 3, or...
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
And, what's this thing here? Oh, shit. Those thingies. Look at this nice little detour. Oh, jeez.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Let's see here. What's this? Okay, that's what you want. Okay. Up. To affairs. Okay. Alright, back up here we go. See something about something. I'm trying to remember what it was now. It'll wait out this cutscene, I think. Cowbunga.
They're back.
The other was a go.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only 2 of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Oh, I get it.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps he sees himself reflected in them.
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Well, that's a good way of looking at it.
Shenhe?
She looks a traveler.
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gao Ming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has
Shenhe?
prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
I called this a Paimon's portion.
Hey, Paimon's hungry too. It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
I feel like with how much is going in between these stuff right now, and how times how I was going to, I remember what it was now. Oh. I feel like fucking Ike is the only one who I ever feel like I ever hold down the sprint button with. You was like Cloud Retainer's abode for a few moments.
This is...
Oh ho ho. Hello there. God, he looks fucking embarrassed.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
Does her legs not show her normal skin?
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Oh my god. That doesn't seem to mind too much.
How do we look?
She asked them just like that?
You look great.
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined! Those outfits really suit you both.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Is her
Lately?
leg not exposed?
Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer. For this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Well, that's I know Ganyu's making such use because I know that's the skin I'm using on her right now.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xinyun! This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet!
Actually,
Paimon
eat the
can't
shell?
stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It would be a close match.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well, one will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xinyun?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Oh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
Paimon tells Cloud Retainer everything she knows about Gaming's family.
What?
This shall not do.
Whoa.
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste.
What are they
As
doing? What do
one
you
was
plan on doing?
contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogius.
Huh?
He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogius made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle.
What does this have anything to do with Gaming?
However, when one asked Menogius his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogius was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness.
What does this have to do with...
And later... one seems to have strayed off topic.
Oh, you think?
One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is
idea.
fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this?
Sneaky thing of plant.
Does that make
democracy.
sense to everyone?
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
How convoluted of a scheme are you coming up
One's
with?
designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
A Cloud Sea appeal. Brilliance revealed. Quest completed. We're 12 minutes in. Is there more for me to do here, or do I have to wait again? Okay, that's apparently all I can do right now. Okay. Okay, so if that's the case, 12 minutes in, I suppose there is some things I can do to pass the time. Because I know there's that one other thing that I think there's like that third activity I can do for the Hunger Games. Let me see here. Oh yeah, what I was going to talk about earlier. Here. So, I do look at leaks to this game. The main reason I do so is to get some insights on upcoming banners. But I know people say to take them with a grain of salt, but usually the guys who I watch lately, they're usually pretty spot on. Well, I've been speaking of these things. Oh, by the way, I've been seeing a lot of these little firework things around lately. Even all the way around like this, all the way like over here, you can see them lined up. Okay, where was I before I went off course? Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna go collect my commission reports. I do know too. I know like leaks. Okay, when it comes to this most recent Genshin drama, I'm pretty sure like this one piece that was leaked, the fucking free 4-star skin selector. I know a lot of people were pissed off about that, but it's like all I knew about it was leaked. They knew about it because of leaks, but it's like they're upset because it was released in fucking will only be released in a fucking PlayStation 5 bundle in China, and I understand it'd be upsetting to
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Be given to us free or given to everyone like
Thank
people
you
were
for
hoping.
completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
But it's like maybe people had their expectations a little too high for that, maybe, because like people have known MiHoYo for being stingy, so it's like, why did they think they'd be any different with that? Don't get me wrong, I understand them being upset. No. Oh, Lantern's cool. And now, because nowadays the leaks are suggesting like a different type of banner, like a third variation of banner, which has like 3 different limited characters, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm still not quite sure how it works. I haven't really paid too much attention to that, but it's like maybe it just feels like some people aren't taking the stuff with enough of a grain of salt. Oh man, this is really cool. I Apparently the last few lantern rights, apparently you can buy these lanterns that you can release, which apparently they're not around this time around, which is kind of unfortunate because I would have liked to have some. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Alright, I already did these. I still need to do some of these. Here, just a second. Alright. I have to go all the way over here. Hopefully that's the right thing I did. No person. Esteemed guests, I, the apprentice storyteller Jianshu, must humbly request that you cease your steps for a moment. Perhaps you have... My computer went off. Perhaps you've heard the tale that goes in the something like this. In the beautiful night of Lantern Rite, flaming lights once danced across the majestic sky like glowing brushes, like a majestic scroll. I really wish a lot of this stuff was voiced. I know after this event here, I think after this event gets done, I'll probably be spending a lot more time playing Persona 3 Reloaded. Because, I know right now I'd really like to get back to it, but I had to get to this. Not to say I'm not enjoying this. It's just, if I feel like if I didn't record this, I wouldn't get around to it at all, so it was too late, probably. So what's your point? And I do know once I do get through Reloaded, I can probably start spending more time in this and in Honkai Star Rail too. It's good to see that your spirits have improved. Okay, all I'm going to do is just shoot one thing in this mini game, and I'm going to wrap this episode up here. It's not like there's a whole lot for me to do or talk about, really. I think when it comes to like story-heavy events, it's like I don't have to talk as much, so it's probably there's not as much some points of silence. Did not have a lot of Primogen? Okay, just the 20, I guess. Then again, the extra Mora and the stuff is helpful. Okay, so I gotta go over here. I do know some of the new VAs in Reloaded. I gotta say, a lot of them are familiar from Genshin here, cause like, I'm pretty sure Yukari is voiced by like, I think she's voiced by the same person as Amber. I could be wrong. I know that Fuka is voiced by Susie Young, who voices Eula. Which, honestly, hearing how her voice sounds as Fuka and how it is as Eula, I'm like, wow, that's impressive. I probably should be paying more attention to that. I did not pay attention to that at all, so this is going to be pick your score points, explodes, and gather all the items in the experimental radius. Deduct points. Okay. Even though I like a lot of the voice actor, let me see here. A lot of the voice actors, I don't think they're bad. There's some of them, some people you just can't replace, honestly. I do not remember what that shit does. Where do I go now? Oh, I pick these up. I am super lost. I do not know where to go. Oh, I see now. That's embarrassing. Right. Oh, shit, I missed it. That. In there. Line up. Yeah, some of the VAs and fucking... Some of the old VAs you just can't replace, I feel like. By no means am I saying the new ones are bad. They're fucking great. Great, but... I feel like Michelle Ruff owns the role as Yukari. Even though I'm pretty sure she still voices some people on Preloaded. And, Vic Mignogna, say what you want about him. You can't exactly replace him that easily. Okay. That was pretty fun. Let's see here. How much of this, like this. How much did that get me? Festive. Yeah, I was able to get this skin, which I wonder if one will be seeing this in cutscene, cause see, Xingqiu look as dapper as he is, and I'm 50 away from this, which I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do for this. I don't know if I have Yao Yao at all or not. I know I have most of these people already, except for Ningguang. Well, I know I'm also just trying to decide between, well, I have a feeling I'm going to wind up pulling Ningguang at some point eventually, so I'm not concerned about getting her right now. My main thoughts are, like, do I go for my 6th constellation with Zhang Ling, or get my 1st constellation with Xingqiu here? So I'm gonna have to ask around and see what people think, because I know I probably should just wing it, but it's like, I'd rather not regret it later. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like this video if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm Max on 360. Stay tuned for part 4, which is should be like so not too long from now.